Keep calm and play this game. Play this game. Keep calm and hit this blunt. Hit this blunt. Keep calm and drop that ass. Drop that ass while I my nigga throw it up. Throw it up. We some play the game of niggas do a shot. Smoking chronic. I go Bowser on the microphone. Switch it up, then the nigga go Sonic. We some play the game of niggas do a shot. Smoking chronic. I go Bowser on the microphone. Switch it up, then the nigga go Sonic. Keep calm and hit this blunt. Knocked out by the loud, no getting up. Coughing out till you splitting up. And still you ain't as close as high as us. Fly as us, I'm an astronaut. I smoke that NASA on Jupiter. Been spitting game out of model chick. Because your girlfriend ain't as cute as her. But I ain't on that player shit. I ain't gonna take it from under you. On the first day to give a girl a nasty kiss. It's like a French kiss, but down under two. Before a nigga transforms.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy, Token Drew. And we here with another edition of Pack N Unpack. Series where I pack a bowl and unpack some cool shit. But today, we got the blizzle. Which means only one thing. It's another episode of Blunts and Boxes. Yeah. Before we get started, children, go. Shit ain't for you. Peace. So, Blunts and Boxes means that today is Resin Day. I'm actually going to be pushing this episode up early. I don't even know if I'm going to number it or not because I like to keep a schedule.
Moving on, take your shot, smoke another blunt, eat another drop, pop a pill, tap the steel, lose what's real and moon a cop. Stop and breathe, close your eyes, let the trip take you and be surprised. The room is dark from the start, begin to understand where I find my rhyme. It's a crime to hold shit back, I'm always calm when I have a sack. Grass or hash and X, I'll pass shit, that's a lie, I'll go where half.
About 7 episodes deep on YouTube, but I want this shit to come out immediately. So what I got today, it's another piece from the homie Jose Leon, the man who I get almost all my Dragon Ball statues from. This is a piece that I pre-ordered, I don't know, like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. What is time anymore? And it's another resin of a fan favorite, who isn't my fan favorite. I'm going to do a video explaining why I don't really fuck with this guy like that. But this video, we're going to celebrate him. Because this is one of my favorite outfits of all the Saiyans to wear. That's right, it's a Saiyan. Look at the shirt. Can you guess which one? We got today Gohan, the time chamber, baby. Oh, I'm excited about this. So I'm going to take a few more hits, and then we're going to open this bad boy up by getting inside my head. Hey, yo, shout out to all the smokers watching this shit, man. I know me doing this makes this a slow grind to get noticed anywhere, but real talk, I'm doing this for you guys. You know, I want to be the stoner voice of the community, the collectors, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be me. You'll see.
Steady smoking herb like all damn day.
We some play the game of niggas do the shot. Smoking chronic. I go Bowser on the microphone. Switch it up, then the nigga go Sonic. We some play the game of niggas do the shot. Smoking chronic. I go Bowser on the microphone. Switch it up, then the nigga go Sonic. Here we go, the dealer's got another one. Introductions kinda seem irrelevant. By now y'all niggas should know who we be is true. The legend, DTL, this crazy motherfucker is cryptic T. And conjured beats from the depths of hell. I spit that fire so it all makes sense. I'm 212, I'm 513. But the bigger fucking saying what we represent. Take a deep breath, my nigga, let's ride. Let's shoot these motherfuckers that still is live. Ain't just about that, my nigga, pack a ball. Y'all know how we roll, time to get high. Take a few shots, tell you what's in my shot. The then captain, burn, keep the line. Fuck Moscato, don't sip on wine. Send a bottle to your girl, cause that bitch is fine. I'm a player and a killer, y'all tell how it's been. Don't get mad cause your headphones rip. Close tight like jeans on a hood rap bitch. You might not see, but you know we is. We them niggas that lost the mics. Big game with your chick when she in our sight. That deal love, evolution and rap. Fuck what you think that you all unchained. Live a girl missing there. G, feeling crazy, relied on tips. Nigga be shady. Now the difference turn in the records, burn to the 9 to prepare me. Do not pay me. You still leave me 10%. Now your boy ballin' out of control. Cheap ass nigga, keep your pocket change. Cause a nigga like me is down for your soul. Nah, here we go. Them death dealing niggas finna steal the show. Sick melodies with a tight ass flow. With another hot jam, yeah, here we go. And y'all know how we roll with a shot in my hand and a tight ass flow. Demon eyes, pack another blow. Saying, nah, here we go.
What's good, everyone? We are back, and here he is. From MRC and YUME comes Gohan, Time Chamber. Hell yeah. So before we get started, shout out to the homeboy Jose Leon once again. My most trusted seller on the internet. I buy all my shit from him. Always good. Shout out to my group I'm a moderator of, Resin of Otaku. What's up, everybody? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Follow me on my various social media pages. You know how I got my 5 categories. And first things first is detail. So the detail of this resin, pretty damn good. You know, there's a lot to go on here. It has from the base to the whole body, but it's not perfect. His head, clothing, and face all have decent detail, but nothing perfect. And his accessories, you know, I'm gonna count his base as his accessories because there's a lot of shit to it. And that's pretty dope, not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and give him 17 points for detail.
Let me clarify. Fuck all you bitch ass niggas know, but we don't give no. What the fuck we do down?
Next up is base. So for his base is cool. You know, first off, a couple pros. I do like the fact that they included sand in the hourglass. I love when companies have little details like that. However, as cool as his base is, there's some things that don't quite line up, like the pillars for the dome, you know? And I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's all just for display at the end of the day, but, you know, seeing them kind of crooked kind of bug me. His base is very similar to Krillin, you know, like the dashing from that location, from a central location. And I also really don't like the fact that he goes out further than the base. So for that being said, his base, we're gonna go ahead and give him 16 points. Next up is pose. So for pose, I get what they were going for, you know, and don't get me wrong, it is a dynamic action pose, and you know I love those. However, it is very similar to Krillin, and I can't say it's character specific because all the characters dash forwards like that when they fight. And even though I mentioned it back there in the base category, I really don't like the fact that he goes out further than his base. So that being said, I'm going to give him 16 points. Next up, paint. So for his paint ain't bad at first glance, you know. They do have good color on him. It's nice and bright, you know. It has good shading, you know, along the armor and all over the base. You know, they do some pretty good job with the paint. However, upon closer inspection, you notice that there are some line work issues, such as on the straps and along the base. So that messes up with its perfection and awe factor. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and give him 17 points for base. And finally, for character accuracy. So, for his character accuracy, they do a pretty decent job at capturing Gohan. You know, he looks almost exactly like his scale is really good, you know, and he is very accurate to an extent to his source. However, there is just something off about his face, and it really just kind of throws the sculpt off. So I feel like it's like just too long, you know. Maybe he looks too old. Maybe they used an older model face, like maybe like a Trunks face for his face. I don't know, but it's too long. So for his character accuracy, we're gonna go ahead and give him 18 points.
I need another shot just to cool my throat. She got that hydro flavor that the bitches wanna smoke. Let's do a shot, man. What you got in your
And now for the bonus points.
I'ma do another shot. What we up to, man? Black and blue car bottom. Gotta drink for me.
So my first impression of him when I took him out of the box, I was impressed. I felt like some of the pieces of the base felt a little bit brittle. And when I saw his face, you know, like I said, just something is just a bit off about his face. So my first impression of him, you know, I'm gonna give him +4 points. And overall, I mean, he's a dope statue. You know, I love having statues in some type of Saiyan armor. And I love these action poses. You know, that's why you'll probably never see me get like a museum pose statue. So, you know, he's dope. He's dope as hell. So we're gonna give him +3 points. And we got to give him props for that art box. You know, not only do you have a cool hand-drawn picture on the side, you also get some sort of history on another side. And I appreciate that. I really do. Really do. So he's going to get +5 points for that. Bringing YUME Gohan's grand total up to...
It's YUME Gohan.
Yes, I know it is YUME. 96 points out of 100. And that is a name. Hell yeah, Gohan. You little bastard. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures and get up out of here. I'm your boy. Make sure you blaze and collect. Peace.
Tell me what you know. Sipping on a beer, puffing on a spliff. Death dealers in the spot, not giving a shit. Drew on the floor in his b-boy mode. Gotta pass this bitch before I get stoned and enjoy the fun. It's just starting up. The band's getting ready, better grab your cup. Shit gets nuts on our party at night, and if the cops don't show up, you ain't partying right.
Swerve, cause we about to pound another shot of the chain. Party up like about to pop another drop and watch the shawty lose the top and drop it to the floor. She get dime at the moment, finna bring out the hope. Already know I'm on the hydroponic. I roll the flies chronic, high like a fucking comet. Missing shots, but she's vomit. We doing body shots and fucking bomb rips. You see me spitting game, ain't only bomb chicks is blind. Chick a bond, bitch a ginger, a sexy vixen. Dual game, these women getting iron bull. Double vision, DJ spinning shots is pouring girls into professional. Know you funk is drugs, with fast sluts looking sexual. Fucking glass, pour a picture, fucking shot, give me the liquor bottle. Take it to the face, but models wanna swallow niggas. Fist fights over Madden, settle with Bacardi. Motherfuckers acting rowdy, this is how we fucking party.
All right, everybody, we are back, and here he is. YUME Gohan. No, yeah, I know, YUME Gohan. Shut up. So a pretty dope piece. I don't know if you guys can see it as well, like I can see it, whatever is throwing off about the face.
Real talk, I ain't from
But I still like it.
you ever seen a nigga get murdered? Have you ever seen a motherfucker?
Hell yeah. I think it was worth the wait. You know, I think he looks pretty close to his final render that we saw when we pre-ordered it. To an extent, I guess. I don't know. I'm still pretty satisfied. 96 points is pretty good for a damn statue, you know. Next time on Pack N Unpack, we are back in the My Hero Academia month with Red Riot and Tomura. But until then, I'm your boy Token Drew. Live up, smoke out, game off. I'm out this bitch. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I still get laid, and I don't give a damn if you like my shit. I'm DJ Shades, I still get played. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Drew be on that real shit. I'm on that real shit. Who be on that real shit? I'm on that real shit. Real talk, we similar. I hustle, you hustle. I rise, you rise. I struggle and you struggle. Is my shit so different? Cause I talk like I'm educated. Am I struggling the same cause I wait the tables? Y'all fuckers at my stage exaggerate and say I ain't real cause I ain't a felon. I'm the one buying drugs that you sell.